Hi, everybody. Hi, surprise little live in the moment. I don't even have a tripod. I clearly don't have makeup on. I'm in my nightshirt. I don't have a tripod set up. I should have thought this through maybe a little more. But no, I'm an in the moment girl. Hold on, I'm gonna go like this. There we go. But my hair had a nice blowout the other day from the holiday album photo shoot, and it's still hanging tough as the song goes. And we've zhuzhed up the blonde. Hi, everybody. Albie Shore. Oh my God. Hi, Albie Shore. Unbelievable to see you here. Hi, Jenna Coker Jones. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. So I wanted to go live because I woke to the most incredible gift. Can everybody see this? So my beloved Deb Heads. Oh my God, I told my sister I was going live. I was like, hey, do you want to try to go live? She's like, I don't even really know how to do that. Wait, hold on. I can tell her I'm on this phone. Hold on. This is funny. Wait a minute. Haha, live on the other phone. I see you said you're at work. I'm the craziest, fastest one finger texter. If able, you join the live and then request right away. You'll see it. If not LOL. Okay. Okay. Let me get back to this. All right. Okay. So my beloved diehard Deb Head family, who I'm sure you guys are, a lot of you I see are out there right now, did this unbelievably meaningful, beautiful thing in honor of my mom, Diane, who, of course, I've been thinking about every day of my life and every day the past several years and every day since she passed 3 weeks ago. It was 3 weeks ago yesterday. But she did love Valentine's Day. I am sure I would have been receiving and sending candies and balloons and things. But instead, I woke up to this beautiful $2,500 donation, which I've now come to read was a goal of all of yours. So I was like, wow, they raised $2,500. Heather actually texted, did you see? Oh my God. And I just thought, well, you guys happen to raise it, but the fact that you even set that as a goal is unbelievably thoughtful. Thank you, Angel. I love how much you guys are celebrating. Oh, Curry King, I can't read, but somebody who lost their dad right before Christmas. Care said it was an honor. Eloise, we love you, Deb. But you guys, they dedicated a brick in her honor to the legendary momager, Diane Gibson. Yeah, just unbelievable, you guys. And Actors Fund Home relies on donations. And for those of you who don't know what they do, they take care of older people who need help. My mom was in the memory care wing, and there are some unbelievably prestigious people you would know. I'm going to keep their names private, but people who have entertained you for many years on Broadway, whether they were the star or whether they were supporting, and to me, everyone's a star on Broadway, from the ushers to the crew, to the doormen, to the company managers, to, everybody. And so the Actors Fund Home for my mom this past year, she's been around people who understand the role she had in her career in showbiz, the mark she left on the music world. And That's been really special. And the caretakers there, particularly her nurse, Deborah, another Deborah, she even came to my mom's service, which says it all. Yes, my mom was a force. Her legacy will live on forever. DGIF for eternity. Amy Little, I hope our moms are hanging tough together. I'm sure they are. I've gotten such lovely reach outs from those guys as well, from NKOTB. And there are some moms in that group hanging together now. Let me see. Oh, my name is also Deborah. I love that. You guys, a crazy thing happened yesterday too. So I was told my mom would come to me through music, which of course makes sense. And wait, I'm seeing if I have a picture in here. It's somewhere in here. And yesterday, let's see, it's somewhere in here, guys. Bear with me. Like I said, I wasn't really prepared for this, but yesterday, after I had this mix on for 8 hours while I was sleeping, I look at my phone and I see this. Not only is it Deborah's theme, it's from Once Upon a Time in America, which features my high school boyfriend, Brian Bloom, who's still my friend. And then I come to learn he was actually in the studio when they recorded that song. So it was way too many things. I was like, love from Milano, Italy and Indonesia. Hi, guys. Wildcat Buick lost my mom. She was also tough, supporter of my music. That's so great, Sammy, that she supported you so much. And I know that she is still... Oh, Mama Ramirez, my dad passed away 7 years ago. You know what I find with all things that are emotional that we go through, and I have found this with my health journey and so many things in my life as I continue to grow and evolve, is that it really bonds people in a new way, right? I love that through my mom's passing, you all have the opportunity to share with me your experiences, and you get to publicly grieve and acknowledge and celebrate your loved ones with a deeper understanding of one another. And I just love how much love there was and is for Diane, because she was the mother of all mothers. If she met you, she mothered you, right? And I love that everybody has felt that and can feel that. And, I was supposed to be shooting a video next week. I just did this photo shoot. And my Diamond Deb heads, thank you for your patience on this month's Deb by request. And if you're not a Diamond Deb head, you're looking to becoming one. It's an unbelievable community at Diamond Deb Heads here on Instagram. You can request. I think the link. I think there's the info on how to join. I'll put that up in the coming days. That's not what I was not trying to promote the Diamond Deb Heads. What I was trying to say is, thank you guys for your patience. And I made this very big decision the other day to. I'm just reading some of these. I made the decision to push back this single and video just by a few weeks. I have some friends who can't believe I'm functioning at all 3 weeks later, because grief is obviously, losing a parent has to be, or I would say losing a parent, losing a child, the biggest event in one's life, or losing any very close loved one, I should say, is I'm sure the biggest event we ever go through in our lifetime. And so, Mama Ramirez, my mom loved Debbie. That's so sweet. Oh my goodness, I can't keep up, but in a good way. So yeah, it was, Heather came out here, my manager, to talk about the schedule, and we were pushing and pushing for this date. And we looked at each other and we were like, hold on, this is our own self-imposed deadline. So I love that my mom was the voice in my ear, kind of encouraging me and being that like the show must go on person, but she was always the show must go on, balanced and mixed so beautifully with, but take care of your health, take care of your mental health, take care of your emotional well-being. So with those voices in my heart and soul and ear, there's a few things I'm just pacing better. I'm pushing back because the beauty of doing an independent album is I'm not on anyone's timeline but my own. So I can be rolling stuff out from the body remembers for a year or 2 or 3. I could do two more singles, 3, 5, 8, whatever. And the main point of doing singles these days is doing the video. And to do the video, I want to not be feeling like I am going to crash myself out pushing. So it's, again, I see this as an opportunity to share that with all of you because there's no formula for grief and there's no formula for life. Like for whatever reasons, when you can pace your life a certain way, when you have that luxury and you need to, do it. Do it. The minute I did it, I went, let myself off the hook a little, and felt like, okay, there's some more healing that can happen now because I'm not cramming my schedule with distractions. So I trust that everyone understands whatever gets pushed back a little bit. Thank you, Jason Marcus. Congrats on, he said Sweden and Switzerland, but yes, Switzerland, number 5. Once you get into that top 10, like chart positions move a little slower. So one step closer, move to number 5. Clau Morag, understand I lost my dad 1 month and 13 days ago. Woo! Thank you, Melissa. Take your time. We'll always be here. But Clau, I'm so sorry for your loss. That's really fresh. Oh, I feel like a lot of people, oh wait, today's my birthday. My dad sends me messages all the time. I love that, Josh, and happy birthday. Happy birthday, dear Josh. Happy birthday to you. And I didn't sign back on Cameo because of the same reason. I didn't want to push this soon into my process. I figured there are going to be many more occasions. I'll make up an occasion and let you guys know when I'm back on, and you can send each other messages. I'm just looking at Roger. Howdy from Eastern Kentucky. Howdy. Lost my dad back in August to dementia and heart complications. He lived 3 days past his 81st birthday. God bless. Sending you and your family so much love. 81's young, man, and 76, my mom, that's young. And then again, other people lose their parents when they're babies. I mean, it's just, oh gosh, PARTSMGR1269. Lost my mom and dad within a year of each other. It's so tough. Yeah, you learn to cope and keep thinking, what would they want me to do? And so I still strive to make them happy. That's beautiful. And I'm so sorry. I mean, listen, my dad was like, I don't feel so good. And we were like, Dad? We were joking because you can joke in, I find humor to diffuse a lot of things. We were like, we don't have your photo collage ready for the service. And Karen is photo collaged out, so you cannot go anywhere. Like you can't, and you have to sing on my holiday record. My dad could go for like another 20 years, I'm convinced, with the right medical bullseyes. He's so young at heart. But I do think, oh, Ginnery, I call my mom every day. That is so sweet. Well, tell her a hello from me too. Thank you, Ricky. He said you look beautiful this morning. That's so sweet. I feel very cleansed. Brian Alvarez said, I love the freckles on your face. It's been kind of warm and sunny here. So I've been out in the yard with the dogs quite a bit. And yeah, so I get little like sun freckles. I'm laughing that my nightshirt is like, army fatigue. It's like I'm going to battle in my sleep because sleeping right now can be. But I'm getting through, you guys. Getting through. Just fill her love into the hole in your heart. That's beautiful. Bruce said my mom was 63. That is so young. That is so young. And 68. Unbelievable. Did you get to talk to Scott Shannon of the Days of Z100? Well, you know, I just was a part of his documentary. And I haven't spoken to him since my mom passed, but I'm sure I will. Jason Marcus, lost my mom when I was 16. It still hurts. That's unbelievable. I think no matter what age you are, there's always going to be something where you're like, oh my God, I wish she was here to see this, or your dad or whoever. Wish she was there to see. I would have called her during my photo shoot the other day and she would have seen all the looks. And with that said, I will tell you this, guys, which brings me such great relief. It was a very hard parting of the ways for her not to manage my career anymore, but she really had a peacefulness about me being in such great hands with Heather. Heather, if you're watching, stop crying, but you know it's true. And, Gabbo Gibson, happy Valentine's from Chile. She had, I've been listening to her voicemails because she left me them often. And she wished she could have been a part of this new album in some way, but she didn't really know what way that would have been. But she was so proud of what we all did together, me, Heather, and the whole team. And that meant the world. It was like she was at ease with the track My Health is on. She was at ease with where the career was going, which was always a big focal point for her. I feel like she was loving that me and all my sisters were talking to each other so much. We joked at the service where she was unbelievable because she'd be like, Deborah, did you call Denise? Denise, have you called Michelle? Michelle, have you called Karen? She was always up on, she was always up on what all of us were doing and in a good place, I think, with everything. The facts of life. My mom was 54 when she passed from cancer. It's never easy. I saw a butterfly the day she died. It flew to the 6th floor of the Manhasset. That's unbelievable. The Facts of Life official page. 54. And I will say, and Brian's dad passed when he was only 7 years old. It's going to be 40 years. So that's what I'm saying. We could all have it better. We could all have it worse. So I just kind of accept at this point. I've gone to a place of acceptance. It was shocking. We weren't really expecting it. But the longer I stay in a state of not accepting, I want to honor the grieving process, but I don't want to gratuitously wear myself out unnecessarily if I can help it. And she wouldn't want me to do that either. And isn't that beautiful that we get to say that? We get to say, she wouldn't want me to do that. He wouldn't want me to do that. 3 days before Christmas, I really feel like it's been a time where a lot of people have left us because I think with COVID, directly or indirectly, it's just been a very stressful and chaotic time for people. And if people were in a fragile state, they might have made a spiritual, conscious decision to check out and go, you know what? I've done it. This world isn't really serving me anymore. And that's what I do think. Yes, and hardest thing is obviously not being able to pick up the phone or FaceTime, because I would FaceTime my mom a lot when I was playing with the dogs in the yard. So I've been doing that a lot this week, and I'm like, oh, and I say to the boys, Grandma, is Grandma here? Because they will see her quite possibly, because they're so soul connected animals, Speaking of animals, did you guys see Henry the Rescue? Joe Altieri in the process of changing his rescue to Rock and Roll Rescue, and I will post about his rescue as soon as he has their social media up and running. But Henry, and I'm going to pull him up in case, hold on a second. I want to tell you guys this because it was really easy to help this dog. So this boy has a second chance and is roaming free on like 3.5 acres. He was set to be euthanized. I happened to run across his picture the other night and just made a bunch of phone calls, like badgered people really on DMs, and pledged to pay for his medical. And then someone else came to the table and offered to contribute to medical too. So all I've done so far is pay his adoption fee from the shelter. And they had a volunteer drive him to Joe's place, coordinated with Joe. Amy Mata, my dear friend, and Fred Corey, they're friends with Joe, and suggested him. And they had to put a dog down that very day and happened to have that one space open up. So to quote, is it the Mother Abbess? When God closes a door, he opens a window. So you guys literally could look online. And if you see any such thing, you can look for a rescue, because a shelter is different than a rescue. Look for a rescue in the area and call and try to help connect dots. And even if you can't pledge the money, you can always say, hey, can anyone pledge? And it's a matter of spending hours or a day, and you can do this. Like, it was not that hard, but it was so gratifying. Now I'm following his journey, and I really, really want to go meet him. Okay, I'm going to show you one more time, for those of you who were not here earlier, the beautiful, beautiful Valentine's gift I woke up to, which prompted this live, from my diehard Deb heads, in honor of my mom, Diane. A brick is being put into the Actors Fund home. Diane Gibson, the legendary momager, with a $2,500 donation. Unbelievable, you guys. And I also want to mention Rubik's Cube, the group, the 80s cover band from New York, dedicated a brick. I'm going to just scroll a minute because in lieu of flowers, we visited the Actors Fund page and have donated a brick in your mother's honor. It will read Diane Gibson, Pioneer for Women in Music. So she's going to have 2 bricks, you guys. So thank you to Rubik's Cube. They wrote me this very, very long, heartfelt note because she was around, and I'm just scrolling. It's just beautiful. So many heartfelt tributes. So much love. Hello from Manchester, UK, Mark. Prayers, Gary Stuckey. Thank you. Yes, hurting and healing. Someone says you sing Foolish Beat, please. Well, I can barely speak because I'm not awake, but I could never love again the way that I loved you. No, no, no. I could never cry again like I did when I left you. And when we said goodbye, I have to head voice it. Oh, the look in your eyes just left me beside myself without your heart. I could never love again now that we're apart. There's your little morning, light, airy, foolish beat. Let me just see. Thank you, guys. Hold on one second. I'm just looking. I don't think my sister Karen made it in the request. I don't think so. I could see. Wait, I could see if I can find her. Invite to join. Let me see. She's gonna love me for this. Hold on. Let me see. Lampiasi. What the heck? We'll see. I'll just see if she picks up. I know, and if she can't join now, we'll plan something because she's working. She's kind of crazy like me, though. You never know. Someone said we need to time travel. I'm having 80s flashbacks. It's funny I don't want to time travel. I like it here and now. I loved it then, but I like bringing the vibes from them. It's what I always talk about with the body remembers. Like I like bringing the good stuff from then and the vibes, but living very much in the here and now. Um, Marlon, my mom died on Halloween 2019. I miss her so much. Oh, so sorry. Recovering from surgery. Oh, Karen, she declined. She's unable to join. She really is at work. Wait a minute. Brian Scott Lee, dedicating my match at WrestleMania in Dallas to you and your mom. That is so sweet. Thank you. You know, Diane was and is a badass. So channel that badass stamina that she's always had. I'm going to laugh. Hold on. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened? What happened? My crazies. I see you declined. Was worth a shot. Next time with planning. Okay. Yeah, she can't join. All right, hold on. Yes, the personalized vinyl is sold out. But listen, we are taking into consideration the vinyl demand. Wink, wink. I will just say that. You know what? I am going to bring this gal on since she was one of the many ringleaders in this, but since I just saw, hi, Care.
Hi, Queen. So good to see you. Happy Valentine's
Day. You. Happy Valentine's. Since I saw it on Andrea's and yours, but I see you in the request, so I picked you up. You are the official spokesperson for Devheads, girl.
Thank you. Yeah. I requested because I wanted to kind of give you a little backstory with how it got started anyway.
Please tell.
Yeah, so Billy Wells, he's on Instagram. He reached out to me and he was like, Care, I have this great idea of getting Diane a brick. I really think we can get her because there's 3 sizes and we really wanted to get you, the middle one. And he was like, can we do it? And I was like, I think we can do it. And so we rallied all the Devhead troops and everybody was just, Allie is kind of like our expert in fundraising. So she was
like, I saw that. She was like, thank you all for entrusting me. Thank you, Allie.
Totally, she like stepped up and she had so much expertise and I think everyone was just jumped in on it when we announced
and Billy Wells, thank you. We know and love Billy. Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, and we wanted to keep it on the DL, so that was kind of the other challenge was just not posting about it. So it was kind of all done through just like DMs and it was and everyone just stepped in and when I would message them, they would tell me stories of when they met Diane. I didn't get to personally meet your mom, but just hearing everyone's stories and your stories and Team Deb, like she just touched our lives in such an immense way and her light, and we just thought this was the most perfect way to gift you. And our goal was to get it to you on Valentine's. And literally yesterday, Allie messaged me at like 3 p.m. Goal reached, and we were just cheering. So it was such a beautiful thing to be a part of. So it's really an honor.
Thank you so much. I am very spiritual. It is hard because on one hand, the person's like gone in the flesh and you're like, I selfishly want to be able to call them, but I do know that, listen, she and I were always so connected beyond, I don't know if I ever told the story, but she and I both once bought the same exact outfit. I was in London and she was in New York, and I brought did she buy the skirt? I feel like she bought the skirt version and I bought the pants version, oddly, but it was the same brand and the same vest and the same, and we called each other. It was like, oh my God, I went shopping today and I got this really cute, and she's like, sounds kind of like what I got. And we were like that. We were literally like twin souls. Mm-hmm. So I know that if we were like that, when she was here in the flesh on earth, that connection is still always there.
Yeah, and your post was amazing, like that whole day, from beginning to, to that beach view. I mean, she was definitely there with you, and I think we all were just so moved by that. So thank you for sharing that moment.
Thank you. Yeah, it's interesting because those signs came before Karen saying next time. Oh my God, so sorry. I don't normally do Insta Live. Um,
You have another Karen here, though.
I know.
You have another Karen.
We have her understudy, Care. But yeah, so it's interesting that like it felt like spiritually she knew, and that she was sending the signs all really from the week before, because the week before I started getting really tired, like really strangely, my body. I joke, I'm like, the next album's going to be called The Body Anticipates. It doesn't only remember, but the body anticipates. For me, I was getting like a full body premonition in hindsight, and that happened before she had her brain event. I had a really like a 1 month, hold on, my sister's texting again. Yeah, everybody's emotional. But yeah, so I had like a 1 month full on bodily premonition before that event, and none of my genius practitioners could figure out what to do or how to help me. It was like my body just had to go through it, and it was doing a version of that again. And in hindsight, it was almost like my body was trying to prepare me. Like it was like going, you need to be in bed resting because something's coming. And then the whole like going, I didn't want to leave town with everything going on with COVID and everything. And I was going to go to my friend's birthday dinner. And I was like really asking the universe and my gut, I'm like, do I go? Do I go? And my inner voice was like, not only should you go to Laguna Beach, it's better if you go. And I'm like, why am I hearing that? But you know what? I'm going to not ignore that. And so to be on the beach, like I said, with a friend who's like one of my steady, trusted practitioners, and everything I've been through with my health, to have that support there. I mean, he even gave me a like a post-shock treatment, health treatment at his clinic to try to kind of balance me before going into the week, which was an unbelievable gift on a Sunday after his 50th birthday party. And yeah, just hearing that song and these kids and the Bible and one part, you know, I put it in the comments and I didn't go back and change it in the story, but Eddie Bennett called me 5 minutes before Karen called me to give me a heads up that something was going on. And he called, he goes, I just am wondering if you're okay. I just wanted to call and check on you. And I was like, yeah, I'm putting on a bathing suit. I'm going out to the beach. And then literally hung up and Karen called and was like, something's going on and I don't know if it's good. And I was like, I'm going to continue my walk to the beach as planned. And then the call came. Wow. But she did love the ocean. And it just felt like I was in a divine setting, you know.
It really did. That like that light coming down on the beach, you know, like I'm sure the picture isn't even probably doing justice what you even saw that day, but we could definitely see it. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was wild. And you know, oh wait, somebody said they had a prayer circle. Oh, Rihanna, the singer, they're 81. Deb, after hearing about your Diane's passing, I had a prayer circle for you. How beautiful. Thank you, girl. So beautiful. I haven't read the Book of John yet, Eloise, because I don't know who else feels this way, but I'm the worst at reading the Bible. I'm like, maybe like I need like a Bible study class because I have such a hard time translating. I haven't been able to wrap my head around it yet. But I do think, obviously, John being my mom's boyfriend's name kind of was like, but I'm sure there's like I'm sure there's a message in that as well. So I do want to read it. Wait, next caller. See, I don't know what that means. And how are you, Care? What are you up to today, this Valentine's Day?
Oh, I'm doing good. You know, blocking off this as a work meeting per usual. No, yeah, it's actually been a really, really fun weekend. Lots of self-care, self-love on this Valentine's Day. So yeah, and I'm actually really excited for the after candy sales. I'm usually hopping on that, you know, after candy sales. So that to me is the real celebration, like February 15th, because all the good chocolates are are on sale. But
Oh
yeah,
my God, that's hysterical. I did that with Christmas this year. Like I walked into some stores and I got some like on sale holiday items that I'm like, ooh, let me just put this away and I'll be surprised
yeah,
next year. Will have forgotten I got
yeah.
them. Yeah. And
I
then
mean, there's like no difference except for the packaging, right? Just because it has a Christmas tree, it's literally like 75% off next to the,
that's
Valentine's
so
Day one.
funny. That is so funny.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like tighten the reins. Like for me, Heather was just with me and I always talk about like nutrition and my diet. And she's like, girl, you hardly eat bad. But for me, like any little bits of starch and sugar can really like start to throw me. So right now I'm like, I think I'm going to start tightening the reins. Unfortunately, it's a biatch, but I think I have to do it. It'll help everything. It'll help my stamina, my voice, my mood. So gonna do it. Gonna hit it.
That makes sense. That makes sense that, like in the long run, you feel better as compared to this, the small treat you feel, for a very short time, and then you pay for it for like an extension.
But I have allowed myself. It's interesting because the holidays, I really just kind of collapsed myself into the family thing. I didn't want to be like the weird overly health conscious sister that was like, I need this. And I mean, I did like my one Whole Foods run, don't get me wrong. Got my coconut milk, got my organic eggs, whatever. But I still partook in the joy of the foods. And, my mom was with us on Christmas and I cut up her mozzarella and tomatoes and was helping her eat that. And also shared this pizza with her. So New Year's Eve, I didn't go anywhere. I FaceTimed with my mom for like an hour. And I ordered this pizza from one of my favorite local, like real deal Italian places where the ingredients agree with me. And like shared it with her on the call. We FaceTimed. It was dogs, pizza, music. So last week I was like, I need that pizza again. So I shared the pizza. Joey's a big pizza fan, my pup star Joey. So we shared the pizza. And yeah, I kind of paid for it a little the next day. My body was like, "Ooh, why'd you go and do that for?" But I did love. There is a joy in certain foods and memories and traditions and being of Italian descent. It all felt cozy, and so I've allowed myself that because there is a balance to that too. So,
what is your favorite pizza topping?
Eloise said, I'm thinking of jumping on the almond milk trend. Wait, hold that thought, Care. So I would say, and someone else is asking me about favorite toppings. First of all, jumping top. So I'm like a plain margarita pizza girl. I just want I'm just a simple ingredients girl anyway. So I just want the sauce and the mozzarella and, some basil and just very simple and thin crust. That's what I love. And Eloise, almond milk's great, and coconut milk's great, and macadamia milk is great. Milkadamia is one of my favorite things. Apart from I love a good pun, so the fact that they called it milkadamia is pretty awesome. But I do love it, and I love coconut. Coconut milk feels really, I don't know, has like a natural sweet to it, and I don't put anything sweet in my coffee. So, yes, cheers.
Oh, that's awesome. I know I'm lactose intolerant, so I actually don't even like the taste of milk, but I think almond milk can be really good. But to go back, one more pizza question. What are your thoughts on pineapple on a pizza? Yes or no?
Oh, I love pineapple on a pizza, actually.
Me too. It's actually my favorite.
I like the sweet and savory together.
Yeah.
So yes, I do like a Hawaiian pizza sometimes.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yes. All right, on that note, Care, I'm going to say bye-bye.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for going live with me. We are going to be getting a certificate that I'll mail to your PO box. I told you with the card and everything. And they did inform me that the brick should be engraved and placed sometime in the summer. So we'll keep you posted on that, and they'll be sending us photos. But thank you so much for going live.
Oh, thank you. And we'll check in and make sure they let us know too.
Yeah.
They're really awesome. Like I said, I even called one of the residents there the other day who I had run into while I was there. I was like, oh my God. Danielle Bradley said, now I want pizza.
With pineapple, because Queen approved pineapple. So
it's funny. Like some people are like all over the pineapple, and some people are like,
it's a thing. It's really a point of discussion. So I'm glad we're on the same side on that.
It is a point of discussion. Okay, Care, great.
Well, have a good day. Happy Valentine's Day, Queen.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. So sweet. And thank you guys for all of your compliments, because I feel what's funny is, obviously I just woke up, don't have whatever. I'm not zhuzh or whatever, but I feel clear. Like I feel clear. Um, there was, with the grief, there's a little bit of a sense of relief as well. I think you guys will all relate for people who have lost loved ones who maybe were struggling in the end, and not living their life the way they wanted to on their terms, or with the dignity they felt they wanted, or with the freedom that they wanted, freedom in their body, freedom in their mind. Um, you know, like for me, I'll be like, done, thank you. As long as I'm rocking, I want to be here. Do you know what I mean? Or able to mentally, emotionally take things in. And so, selfishly, I want her here, but I don't want her here struggling. So there is like a cleansed feeling I have about it also, that you may be seeing on my face. How's Daddy Joe? Daddy Joe is so good. I'm trying to organize his remote recording session for my album. He had like a tough week. I think all older people are having a bit of a tough time in the times of COVID. But this is my favorite picture. It's sitting out. I wanted to show you guys. Me and my dad, almost 20 years ago, I was doing cabaret on Broadway. I was 32, and I'll be 52 this year, so that's insane. But this is this is us in a New York diner. Me with my cupcakes, pies, muffin shirt on, as I vow to go sugar free for a minute. It's pretty funny. And he just look how cute he is. And he just still looks like that. He's so youthful. So youthful. My dogs are giving me the side eye. They're wondering. John Q said that's dope. I know, right? It's a dope photo. My dad is dope. I love the word dope. I'm going to keep saying it. With no irony. He is the dopest of the dope. Thank you for the sympathies. Oh, lost my sister in October. That's got to be really hard. That's so out of the natural order of things too, so, our parents, they get older. It's within the natural order of things to say goodbye to them. But a sister, a child, yeah. Peace and healing. Thank you. I feel I'm in a healing mode, as everyone said it comes in waves, but I'm a very emotionally available person, meaning like I never turn down a good cry. So I am down for, crying to completion. And if completion never comes, which it sounds like it doesn't, then I will cry every time I feel like crying. And that's okay. Guys, I am going to bid you farewell for now. Thank you again to my beloved Deb Head family for the beautiful, beautiful honor you bestowed on Mama Diane this Valentine's Day. What a gift, because she was one of the loves of my life for sure. And you were all the loves of her life, in addition to her family, her extended family, who gave both she and I the ability to see out our vision, because without all of you receiving the music, celebrating the music, showing up at the concerts, buying the records, requesting the music on the radio, none of it would have happened. I'd be making music, but in my living room, or, I'd be singing Lost in Your Eyes at open mic nights. And loving it, by the way. But to be able to do it on this scale, this grand scale, that you guys have allowed us to do it, because she and I really, we were partners in crime for so long. And I posted it the other day, but, the CD of The Body Remembers that I sent her, I said, none of this would have been possible without you. And she also helped mentor Heather, who is my now manager of 10 years. And I am lucky enough to have had this marriage with my mom in business, and now this marriage with Heather in my business. So for anyone out there who's been married, divorced, and married again, and have had 2 successful runs in marriage, that's the only thing I can equate it to. It's pretty phenomenal. So but I keep going, all roads lead back to Diane, because she kind of like, I remember when she pointed Heather out at Denim and Diamond, she goes, that girl's got something. She was always, always a whiz at discovering talent, or recognizing, I should say, talent, and helping to cultivate it. And I inherited that from her. I see young talent now and I want to help them, nurture them. And that's what happened with Sean Thomas. I mean, I remember the day I was like, and I wouldn't be able to have done anything I've been doing recording wise without him. And he's only now just 20. So she, someone said married once so far, but that's good. That's successful then. And then for people who have just a certain chapter, that's, you know, huge Deb head. I'm remarried, LOL. Hey, whatever works. All right, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Love yourself. Love your mate. Love your fur babies. Love your kids. Love your fellow Deb heads. Just celebrate love, love, love. Galentine's, Valentine's, all of it. So much fun spending a little bit of the morning with you. And thank you again, Deb heads, for this. Hold on. We'll end on this. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God, where'd it go? Hold on. Oh, I didn't screenshot it. It's right here. 1 second, guys. Thank you again for this.